She's so serious.
And I'm gonna write the theme song. You're gonna have to sing it. Oh my God. Yeah.
You're a pure genius.
Crazy. Hold on, why can't I hear that?
$9 bag. You can't be eating all this. That's sugar.
Oh God.
I see you got back in the gym.
Oh, you. I ain't playing around. I'm not playing around with them no more. You said you don't like it. Hold on, we're about to start talking because something happened where it ain't let me play it. It ain't let me play. It ain't let me play that song. Yeah. I'm already live, but I got the mic muted.
You's a pure genius. You's a pure genius.
Daydream about you missing your vibe. You don't know I miss you now that you're gone. Can't sleep, can't close my eyes, you missing you. Keep daydreaming, thinking about you. You know I miss you now that you're gone. Can't sleep, can't close my eyes, you missing you. Not a day goes by, I don't wonder why. What happened with you and I never thought we'd say goodbye or account for the tears I cried. Was it you or was it me? Doesn't matter at all. Just fix it, please. Can we even? Is it too late? Can't take another day. I daydream about you missing your Friday. You got to know I miss you now that you're gone. Can't sleep, can't close my eyes, you missing you. I keep daydreaming, thinking about you. You got to know I miss you now that you're gone. Can't sleep, can't close my eyes, you missing you. Still love you, I can't lie. These feelings I feel so very real. So what's the deal? I can't hide it. Yeah, I miss you. Not you missing your vibe. To know I miss you now that you're gone. Can't sleep, can't close my eyes, you missing you. I keep daydreaming, thinking about you. To know I miss you now that you're gone. Can't sleep, can't close my eyes, you missing you.
All right. Sorry for the technical difficulties at the beginning, y'all. Our bad. Our bad. It's the Chop Up Podcast. You tuned in. It's Big V. I got my guest, Cherie EM, and I got another guest slash co-host, Jakima Murphy, up in the building. How y'all been?
Good.
Good.
Y'all good?
How you doing?
We're doing good. You seen that trial and error we just did?
Oh yeah.
Hey,
But we made it.
we don't never had that issue. That's crazy. But it's Saturday. We up in here. The last time, Cherie, that we had you in here, it was during the Run Like Hell campaign.
We still
Y'all
running like
still doing
hell.
it?
It's
Yeah.
still running. We in this till November.
Okay.
Yes, and we in it to win it. So
You already know.
runlikehell.com.
How did the catch me up though? How did the primaries go?
Well, Hell didn't have a primary.
Oh, okay.
Um, so she's in it till November. She has both a Republican and an independent opponent. So yeah, we out in the streets and we're making noise and making sure that everybody knows about her platforms for hope, healing, and healthcare for all.
Right.
And yeah, we're just exciting, people to get to the polls on
Okay.
election day.
Yes, yes. You said get to the polls. Last time y'all were talking about the safest way to vote was online and everything. You got to school us on that because a lot of people don't know. So it's the time right here to educate them on how to go about that.
Okay, so the first would be to mail in ballots,
Okay.
right? Early voting, and then on election day. So you want to mail your, ballots in first. That's the first line of defense, and then early voting, and of course on election day. No matter how you do it, just make sure that you do.
Yeah.
I hear a lot of people talk about how their vote doesn't count, or it's a scam or whatever. If that were true, there wouldn't be so much of an effort to keep people from voting.
Right.
So just think about that. And not only that, I had a very interesting conversation with a young man about a week ago, and he was talking about how people in his age group around, late 20s, early 30s, don't really get into politics. And churches don't really get into politics, but politics affects everything
Right.
around us. And if you drive through the streets of Pensacola, you'll see, without even really noticing, where there's a high voter turnout, because that's where the resources go.
Yeah.
So if you want more resources in your area, go out and vote and encourage your neighbors to, because that's the areas that they're paying attention to. So it would be in our best interest to show up in large numbers and make sure our voices are heard.
Okay. Okay. That sounds, yeah. So, like, because I heard this with some people at work, too, that was saying the same exact stuff. Like, it's a waste of time. It's this, it's that. But I don't think they realize how important, like, voting for locally.
Locally is the most important. I often tell people, you're more likely to see a judge than you will ever see the president of the United
Right.
States. So you want to find out who these people are running for judges in your area. Because I promise you or somebody is going to interact with a judge or a district attorney or your city council. Those are the people who represent certain districts and make decisions on your behalf, whether you vote or not. So if you don't have a dog in the fight.
Right.
And I tell people all the time, like, I don't want to hear you, complaining
right?
on November 6th, when you had an opportunity to be a part of the change by, casting your vote.
Right. Shout out to Alley Cat TT. Shout out to Bernard. He said every vote counts.
Yes,
That's
it
right.
does.
That's
It
right.
does. I mean, just think about it. The efforts that and the lengths that people have gone through to stop folks from voting. If it weren't that important, why would they use their resources and their time and money to try to stop it?
Right.
If it doesn't mean anything, or if it's, a hoax, or, if every vote doesn't count, they wouldn't even waste their time.
Yeah.
So
So before we get any deeper into the conversation, I want to go back to the song that was the intro into this interview, because it was produced by you. We got. This is the time to give you your flowers, because you do a lot in the city, and you don't like to talk about yourself. So we about to make you talk about yourself.
okay, I am going to correct you just slightly. So it was produced by D Genius.
Okay. Oh yeah. You
Okay,
did say that.
so he was the producer of the track. I wrote and composed it,
Mhm.
and kind of executive produced by getting Jakima here on it, and
Yeah.
reaching out to AJ the musician to
Mix it.
do
Mix it
to
down.
do mix it down, master it, and he did. He's such an amazing talent, so he would make suggestions
Y'all
on, like,
tag AJ the musician. If y'all
yes,
listen to that,
yes.
man.
I mean, that's a bad brother right there. But on the harmonies and things like that associated with the track, like, he had a lot of input.
Okay. And what's the name of that song?
Missing Your Vibe.
Oh man.
Yes.
Jakima, let's talk about your input on there. When you heard that beat, how did you feel going in there to record
Oh, it took me back.
it?
I was excited.
Yeah.
The track was dope, and I was like, I can't wait to put my spin on
Okay. Okay. And that was an exclusive. That's a chop up exclusive.
Yes.
Y'all can't get that right now. When does it officially drop?
The song Missing Your Vibe officially drops on 9/11, which is my birthday.
Oh, it's soon.
Yes,
That's around the corner.
Wednesday. This
Okay.
Wednesday.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, do you have a visual idea? Or you got a visual in mind for that one?
What, for the video?
Yeah.
We already shot it.
Y'all already shot. Is that dropping 9/11 too?
No, I don't know. Is it TT?
Oh, Alley Cat TT. Shout out to TT. Visual
Yes.
thought. It's a visual
It's a
thought.
visual thought. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yes. Gotta keep it in the family.
She said that's already shot. What you talking about?
Right?
it. Fast forward.
Yes. I think this was the fastest project I've ever, like, I can't even say that I've ever been a part of, that I have ever seen.
Mhm.
Like, I literally sent Jakima the reference, what,
On Friday.
about a
Thursday
week,
and
2
Friday.
weeks ago?
Wow.
Yeah, we were in the studio on a Monday.
Yeah.
Yep. And he finished it, like, Thursday? Yeah. And I published it yesterday. Yeah. Yes. Yes. And everybody that I've let hear it, like family, just people close to me,
It's a little vibe now.
like, they all said, like, you got a hit on your hands. And I'm talking about, like, DJs from different states
Mhm.
that have been like, this is the sound we've been missing.
Mhm.
Yep.
It's definitely a void. Cause my
Yeah.
mom would like that. I like it, and my mom would like it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God! We're in the studio the other day while AJ is mixing and mixing the track, and it's two young boys in there, and they gotta be like early 20s.
Yeah.
And the one guy said, "Yeah, I could hear my mom on a Saturday morning cleaning to
Cleaning
this,"
up.
and like about 10, 15 minutes later, they both sitting in the chair, like singing the song and vibing. I had to take a video because they knew the words already.
Hey, that's
So
love.
it was something,
My mama listened to it.
right?
So when you make something, that's
Yeah.
that
He was
can
like, "That's
cross-
my part right here."
can cross the different generations. That's a win.
Yeah.
That's a win for sure. Did you ever have a chance to check out Jakima's interview that we did live at? Were you there?
Was that it?
Oh,
Okay.
have you checked out that interview? I'm gonna have to send it to you.
No.
That was lit. That was our first live setting in a live setting.
Oh, y'all were
Doing it.
at Castle.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
that was cool. That was real cool. Jakima did her thing too. She performed that night. Yeah, she did her thing. And we
I-
interviewed her right on stage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jakima, stay ready.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why. You about to have a whole album dropping.
A whole
We
album.
are.
Is Love the Way You Are on there?
Like
Like
you are.
You Are. I always mess it up. Is Like You Are on there? Oh yeah, that's my favorite so far. That's my favorite so far.
Okay.
Like You Are.
I think Missing Your Vibe is the next.
I think it's next.
Yeah. We in love with it, so I think you should be too.
All
Yeah.
right.
And World.
How many tracks is gonna be on your project?
Maybe 10.
Okay, giving us a full length. That's what I like.
I think it's time.
Yeah, no doubt.
As long as I can write most of them.
Yeah, so how did this collab start?
Okay. Wait a minute. I think it started with Road to Unity.
Oh, yeah, that
And
was the
she
first.
sang,
That was the
yeah.
first exclusive I got.
Right. Last time I was here. So with Road to Unity, I had my niece sing the reference because I usually sing the reference, but I can't sing. So I give it to my niece to re-sing for me so people can really hear it.
Yeah.
People like, nah, I can't say now.
Yeah, I can carry a note just a couple feet, you know.
Terry Walker said, "Congratulations, cuz." Love it.
So Jakima heard it and she was like, why you ask me to sing it? I was like, you want to sing it? She was like, hell yeah.
Ah,
What'd you say?
I was like, who is this?
Yeah, you did.
Hell said, that's her niece. I was like, okay. She said, why, you want to put your touch? I'm like, yes, I do.
yeah. But is the niece still in the background on the vocals?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I kept
Okay, because
doing
I heard a little difference. Yeah.
Yeah. And Mello, shout out to Melodious Allen.
Oh yeah, I need to
Yeah.
get him up here too.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, shout out to Gems TV. My bad, I didn't even see you. He said, shout out to the Chop Up for good content. Yes, sir. He out of Mobile, Alabama. As a matter of fact, I think I talked to you about that before, but if you start doing a press run and you want somebody that you can get in touch with down in Mobile, he do good. He do interviews and stuff too. So yeah.
I'll schedule it for you.
Yeah.
I can schedule it for you if you like.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. He got a pretty nice following on YouTube as well. So shout out to him. Yeah, we've been collabing on a few things. He trying to get in touch with a lot more Pensacola artists, and he sends me like Mobile, Alabama artists. So we've been doing that and everything.
Ooh, if they have any good rappers, maybe they can get on that
On that freestyle?
cipher.
On that cipher?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll try to work that.
Yeah, let me know.
We'll try to work that. But so back to you, Cherie. Let's talk about
Right.
Come right on back to you.
Right.
You was enjoying that. You was
I know, right? Like, yeah.
We talking about the king. Let's stay on her. Nah, we back to you.
Okay.
So let's talk about the things that you do within the community. Like, what are some things that you do, and how did you get started? Because a lot of people want to do something, but just don't know. So
Okay, I'm gonna speak to that in a second.
Okay.
So, one of the things that I'm very involved with is the MLK parade. I've been the dignitary coordinator, which means I handle the first part of the parade. All of the mayor, the grand marshal, everybody that kicks off the parade, I organize that first part. I've been doing MLK days of service and different things for almost 30 years.
wow.
So when I came to Pensacola, I immediately, linked into NAACP. And through that, I was recruited to be a part of the MLK parade. I'm also the campaign manager for Haley Morissette, running for State House District 2.
Run like hell,
Run
y'all.
like hell. Make sure you get out the vote.
District 2.
Haley Morissette, State
Dang,
House
I can't even
District 2.
vote for you. I'm all in District 1.
That's okay. But and for those people who are in District 1 or any other district, or even outside Pensacola and want to support, just go on to runlikehell.com and make a donation.
Doneasy.
A $25 can go a long way in a campaign.
Right.
But we need a lot of $25 donations in order to really take it over the top. But I'm campaign manager for Haley Morissette.
We know that, but you be campaigning.
What? Because I mean, I have not seen in Pensacola, right? The amount of energy and that fight and that drive from someone seeking out the position of elected official.
Right.
So to see that and to see young people seniors, white, black, Hispanic, Asian, like all of them coming together
Yeah.
for one person, Republicans and Democrats and independents, people who never voted and super voters all coming together behind one person. Oh, that's magical. So, I get excited because it's a reason to be excited.
Right.
Pensacola hasn't seen this from what I understand, and from some of the people who've been here for decades. They said they haven't seen anything like this in over 30 years.
Wow. Wow.
So, yes.
So you was doing this before you even moved to Pensacola. You was doing this in the city.
I actually worked with State Representative John Myers in Philadelphia.
Wow, how was that?
Yeah, that was awesome. I was actually organizing the Germantown Unity Day Parade. It was a huge festival in historic Germantown in Philadelphia, and it was a parade that led up to a huge intersection. I had like a children's pavilion and all these other things, and a stage where I highlighted local talent. That's always been something near and dear to my heart.
Yeah.
And the state rep saw me and had his office reach out. Was like, whoever she is, I want her on my team.
Yeah, casualty put run like hell.
Run like
hashtag.
hell, yeah.
And flexed on it.
Yes.
Shout out to you. But yeah, so then you came down here and you hit the ground running.
Yeah, and I really was done with politics because there was really nothing and nobody I could believe in like that.
Yeah, I feel you.
So I just fell back, vote when when the time comes. But when Hale jumped in a race, I was like, oh, if I get a chance to work, that's a campaign I will work on.
Yeah.
So
I had a chance to talk with, sometimes he co-hosts up here. I had a chance to talk with Mike Nasty, and we was talking about DJ Hill running and stuff like that, because he is like on it when it comes to politics, and if he don't agree with you, he give you a lot of brushback or whatnot. I'm sure you seen a couple one of our interviews. Yeah.
I saw a couple clips.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to stop clipping it up because people was like, cut that out. But what he said was that Hale was humble enough to say she don't have all the answers, but that if you let her know and it makes sense to her, that she would make it happen. Like she's going to do what she has to do to make it happen.
That's real. You
And
can't
was-
get no realer
He
than
said
that.
that was so real that he was like, yo, she should really run.
Yeah. And not only should she run, she should win.
Mhm.
And there's not I can't figure out for a town like Pensacola, who has very little African American representation, I'll say, right? They need to rally behind this young lady.
Right.
She is like, okay, social worker of the year. She's a licensed social worker, but not just any social worker. She was named social worker of the year for the entire state
That's crazy.
of Florida. And she's right here in Pensacola.
Yeah.
She is on the Gulf Coast Power List. What, 4 years in a row? Right here in Pensacola.
Yeah.
Like, Advocate of the Year in 2019, right here in Pensacola.
She in these streets.
She is in the street. She is registering folks to vote in the clubs where she DJing.
That's
Who
I
does
was
that?
with her.
You know what I mean? Like, it's national
That is wild.
organizer for Dream Defenders. I mean, when you have somebody that has a resume like that, because I hear, as soon as somebody black running for office, some people say, oh, we got to vote for so-and-so because they black. No, we want qualified people.
That shit dead. Like,
You know,
it was a time
who
when it
doing
was
that?
like that, but that's dead
Like,
now.
no, in 2024, we want qualified, educated people to represent us because we are qualified, qualified, educated people.
Yeah.
So it should be a representation of the people. So you have all of that in this one young lady who has family ties. Like, I mean, you can't ask for no bigger family ties than the
Yeah.
Shumos and them. So why would you not rally behind somebody like that? I don't understand. But she is, and I don't want to make it seem like she's not getting the support. She is getting tons of support.
Oh yeah.
But this campaign has like a national vibe to me,
Mm-hmm.
where Pensacola has the opportunity to really lift their voice and be seen on the national stage, because she would be the first Black woman to ever hold that seat.
Man, that's major.
That is very major.
Yeah, that's yeah. Man, I'm proud of her.
Yes.
Hey, that
We
on
all
top of
are.
having the Monday mix.
You know.
Shout out to DJ.
Listen,
Yes.
this nigga, she be having like the newer rappers having their vocals over old school
Man.
hip hop
Oh,
beats.
yeah.
I had to text her one time like, "Oh, you showing out today? Like, what's going on? You showing out?"
I had an opportunity to go with her to DJ a party in Birmingham last weekend.
Oh, how was that? Wait, Labor
Man.
Day weekend?
Was it?
Y'all was in Birmingham?
Yeah.
So was,
Was
I.
it? Okay.
So
Well,
was
man.
I.
Oh, okay. It was like a rooftop.
I didn't know y'all was up there.
You should have or something.
That's
Like,
crazy.
wait, what?
But I mean, I'm watching her DJ, and she all like, she's just in a zone. And I was like, dang, go ahead. Like, I mean, everybody was on the floor. It was amazing because she was just zoned out and in it. And then afterwards, like, we packed up the stuff, go back to the hotel. We start talking politics for a little bit. And, you know what I mean? It's just, she just be on the go.
Yeah.
On the go for real.
Hey, I know something. I know a topic that a lot of people are looking for. I've been seeing signs and stuff about it now, so I wanted to bring it up.
Okay.
It's the, voting for the recreational marijuana going
Yes.
on down here. I wanted to ask, how you feel about it, and what changes would that, how would that positively impact Pensacola or Florida if that happened?
Okay. So when you think about it, we all know somebody who has been picked up for small amounts of marijuana,
Yeah.
right?
Just take
So
it
they
up.
either had to pay hundreds of dollars in fines. You got a dime worth of weed, but you paying $500. Like if
It
you
costs
had
$10.
$500, you had more weed, right?
Jesus.
Yeah.
So like it makes no sense. That I mean it's just not proportioned to the crime. Like people doing 20 years because they had not, I wouldn't even say a dime, but even if it was a quarter,
Yeah.
like 20 years, you know what I mean? Like it just seems like a
harsh.
waste of taxpayer dollars to prosecute, these types of crimes when they have bigger fish to fry.
Taking up jail space.
Taking up jail space, taking up court time. It's just senseless to me. So and it's been proven that it does not it's not like a very harsh drug. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
So
It's not even a drug. That's how I feel. It's not even a plant.
as Cat Williams says,
I mean-
and if you just so happen to set it on fire,
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
but it is. It just seems like we should be focusing our policing on larger issues.
Yeah. There's other countries that, even with the harsh and harder drugs, like it's legalized in other countries. because
Famously Amsterdam,
yeah.
and they don't
their
have crime.
That's what I was about to say. And their crime is so low, and it's because their whole perspective on it is like, hey, at the end of the day, you know what that drug do? It's destroying yourself. But it's gonna cause more violence if we illegalize it, and you gotta do this and do that just to get it. You might as well have at it. That's your habit. You know what I'm
And
saying? You know the effects.
I've never met a person who indulges in marijuana that's just out there, just
Wilding out.
wilding out.
Yeah.
They're usually real chill people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You gonna get
They
along
don't want
real
no
good.
They might get you for your snacks, but they ain't gonna, they don't want
And
to.
they gonna tear your pantry up.
Yeah.
You gonna have to put a lock on that thing. But it's gonna be late night too, and you do the wildest mixes when you when you under the influence. Honey buns
Like
and hot
these
chips.
Skittles and oodles and noodles look good.
The sweet, spicy thing be, all through the
buns and
roof.
hot chips.
Oh, hell tapped
What?
in. Said vote yes
Jamming.
on 3. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Vote yes
Yes,
on 3.
yes.
Uh-huh. Oh, who else said something? Oh, okay, that was Hell 2 times. She said, my people. Yeah, we tap. Thank you for tapping in, Hell. You know we talking about you just a little bit. You
Right.
probably missed us talking about the Monday mix. But yeah, so what are some other things that we should focus on locally though when it comes to voting? Like, because obviously that's gonna be a big deal to vote yes on 3. But what else?
To vote yes on 3. So there's also another amendment, Amendment 4, which has to do with women's rights, right? And I don't want. I know we're in the Bible Belt, and I don't want to be in mind other people's business on what they do with their bodies.
Right.
It just annoys me a little bit that we're always having a conversation about the women's bodies, but like, why don't we give mandatory vasectomies or something like that? Why don't we have that conversation? See how it's funny, right? Because you don't want anybody all up in your scrotum.
Yeah.
But you all up in my uterus. You know
All
what I
in
mean?
there.
You don't
Telling
know
me what I can and
what
cannot do.
somebody is dealing with.
Oh my
And
God.
I'm all about minding your own business.
Right.
I don't want to. I don't want to be in your bedroom or in your doctor's office or what. Just don't be in mine, right?
Yeah.
If people minded their business, wouldn't the world be such a better place to live? We wouldn't have think about the discrimination.
Nice.
You know, if you're against gay marriage, don't marry a gay person. That fixes that. You know what I mean?
Hey, I'm with you when you're right.
So
Definitely with you when you're right.
I just think people be doing too much. Fall back, fix your own stuff.
Stay in your lane.
You know, yeah,
She said
yeah.
stay-
Stay in your lane.
lane.
This you and your lifestyle over here. This me and mine.
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing to say about yours.
I know
Right.
Don't have
that.
nothing to say about
Yeah, if it don't
mine.
apply to you, like,
Right.
why you got something to say about it?
Yep.
Yeah, I feel the same way when it comes to that. That's crazy that people be so bothered by stuff that supposedly don't have nothing to do with them.
Yeah, I mean, we talk about again with the Amendment 4 and a woman's right to choose whatever it is that's right for her and her body. So these evangelicals, they want to say, well, you doing this, and this is against the Bible. Well, what happens to the people? Because we're a United States, not everybody's Christian.
Yeah.
So if we're going to be representing everybody, we have to factor that in.
Right.
You know what I mean? You can't. I'm all about fairness. So if it's good for one, it has to be good for all. So and when you look at it that way, you come up with a fairer response to the issue at hand. Stay out of mine, I'll stay out of yours.
That's a good point. That's easier said than done, though.
It's really not that hard.
Right. I mean,
It's
not easier said than done. It's just that it's the easy thing to do, but people don't do it.
Right.
And you know why they don't? Because there's a lot of money in sensationalism.
Yeah.
And if I'm so outraged and I want to get on, Fox News or whoever and make a big fuss about it, now, it brings the ratings up. People want to hear and like, yeah, I'm pissed off about that too. And everybody want to, bitch about something.
Right.
And now, and misery loves company. So now you got more people, talking about the nonsense.
Yeah. So, talk about some events that you've thrown in Pensacola.
Okay, so so I did this artist showcase over at the Post. Somebody reached out to me. They were having something. They needed a lineup of entertainment, so I put some entertainers together, and we had a change of lineup last minute, but it was good. It was good. I've also done the concert for the cause over there at Vinyl.
Okay.
Did that last year with JSAP,
Yeah, you
with
did.
Spilletry the Mouthpiece, Tanisha, um, AMG Raw.
AMG Raw was there?
Yeah. I'm trying to think of. I mean,
He one of like our early first chop up interviews.
man,
AMG
that
Raw.
young boy is a beast.
Yeah.
Jordan Chase
Okay.
was the headliner, so it was a really good show. It was a really good show. I was just so super excited about all the amazing talent that Pensacola has. I'm like, oh, I got to give them,
Yeah.
organize this and put this together. We will be doing some more
Okay.
artist showcases. As a matter of fact, mixing that with the Run Like Hell campaign and doing something real special, which we'll be back to discuss.
Cool. Shout out to third. Shout out to third. Oh, Third World said he was there. It was definitely fire.
Oh, that's what's up.
Third World did it. He probably shot the video for AMJ.
He probably
AMG
did.
Raw.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
because they were in it thick.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. When AMG Raw performed, he
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
bring his audience.
What?
That's for sure. He gonna bring.
Yes.
His. Shout out to AMG Raw, man. I just saw him when I got my hair cut. He's putting out something new. He got some new stuff cooking. So
Okay.
I can't wait to hear it because I had one of his shirts was started off local. That was like his first EP.
Mm-hmm.
Started off local. So he's supposed to play on that with every project. So the title will change, but I don't know what it's gonna say next. Might be still local, or it might be no longer local. I don't know what it's gonna be, but yeah.
Oh,
Kevin Branch sat there and he said, "Run like hell."
Yes.
Yeah, that's the quote of the day.
Yes.
Who came
Definitely.
up with that?
Hell.
Oh, okay. And then who came up with it had to be you. Who came up with make it like the Run DMC?
Oh, see, that wasn't even me. I think that was Hell too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But as soon as I saw it, I was like, Rockbox on
Uh-huh.
DMC. Yes.
For sure.
Yeah, and it's just like that retro type movement. The whole Run Like Hell movement is like reminiscent of something from the past.
Mm-hmm.
That fire that they had, and we not on no Black Panther stuff, but I'm just saying that
Right.
the energy of that time in the 70s, like standing up and everybody's coming together, which kind of fell right into the Road to Unity song. Because I've been sitting on that song for years, and it was just the right time and the right movement to release it. So I was honored to be, have everybody be a part.
Yeah. Let's talk about Walking in My Faith that was written and composed by you.
Damn, oh, he digging in the crates.
Yeah.
So Walking in My Faith, okay. It starts off, if you ask me how I made it, when it looked like all hope was gone, I would tell you in a minute, it was through him that I weathered the storm.
Okay.
So I actually wrote that coming home from Sacred Heart Hospital when my daughter had her second kidney transplant.
Oh wow.
So yeah. So my daughter just turned 30 this year.
Yeah.
Back when she was much younger, I'd say probably about 8 or so, she was diagnosed with a kidney disorder. And I remember them having me come in one of those little rooms, and they were like, Miss Moran, we don't see your daughter making it past 10, the age of 10. So I'm looking at them like, you's a damn lie. I don't know. And it was just this defiance, like, I'm hearing them, but I'm not hearing them. And I just went in the mode. And I'm saying that, but I don't want it to seem like had anything to do with me.
Right.
I just surrendered pretty much, like whatever will be, but I'm a play my part in this. I'm gonna do my research. We're gonna be at every appointment. and we're gonna be all right. So um, I had a moment when it was like, you know what, thank you um, for seeing me through. And it wasn't if it wasn't for just walking in my faith, I just couldn't say like I believe that it's gonna happen. I had to walk like it. I had to talk like it. I'd be damned. She gonna be all right.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I had to walk in that faith. It just wasn't something passive that I was saying. I believe that. I believe it to this day. That's why she's still walking around here. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Right.
Like I wasn't going to allow that in my deep in my spirit. So it was just me. Like I remember taking my phone and I was listening to a track and I just belted out this. If you ask me how I made it when it looked like all hope was gone, I will tell you. I'll tell you in a minute. It was through him. I weathered the storm. One day at a time is all I ask. One day at a time is all I can do. Then let your will be done. I surrender. I surrender all. You know, it was just it just came out. Like I probably wrote that song in about an hour.
Wow.
Because it wasn't even me writing. It was just coming through. Like it was
Easy.
it was just easy.
Yeah. That's what they say when it's real.
Yeah, and
Easy like
that was real. Like
Yeah.
when I copyrighted that song and I had to sing it to the to the audio to send it, like you could hear my voice cracking because I'm crying because the words like they meant something. Like
Right.
every last one of those words, like that was real. You know, I lived that, still living it, but it's like I'm on the other side of it. So it's a special kind of gratitude I have, which is why I stay with a smile on my face because
Yeah.
yeah.
Enrico. Shout out to Enrico.
Hey.
That goat status. Yes, sir.
Want to be like you when I grow up.
Hey, for real, right? Yeah. Shout out to Enrico for tapping in, man. Appreciate you. Yep. So, yeah, I wasn't expecting that. That was.
Yeah. It gets deep.
And
It
20
gets
years after what the doctor said, did they expect it like that?
Man, she was named the miracle child of Children's Hospital of Philadelphia because they had no idea initially what was wrong. Like she was always thin, but at like 2 years old, she like went to sleep, woke up like her whole body was like 10 times its normal size.
Wow.
So it was like, what the hell? And it had something to do with her kidneys. And yeah, just nothing but God's grace and mercy.
Wow. So, talk to me about Sapphire Emerald and you being in that magazine.
Okay, so ooh, he be researching, huh? So Sapphire Emerald magazine, I used to write freelance writing with them, and I used to write articles for some of the people in there. And during that time, I started like really putting out music and stepping outside of my box, getting outside of my own way. Because I've been writing for as long as I could remember. I just didn't do anything with it. It wasn't until I got COVID and I really thought I was on the end. um, on the other side of it, I was like, oh, I'm not gonna hold on to this stuff anymore. I promised myself I was gonna put music out. I was gonna write the books that I started years ago. I'd finish them. And getting back to Sapphire Emerald, I put out Walking in My Faith, and they covered my story and some of what it was about, which was my daughter's journey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we already talked about that.
Yes. And that's what really kicked it off because I was like, okay, what am I going to write about? I got all these things. And that was what I felt at the time because it was happening to me at that time.
Right.
I was leaving from the hospital and going to MLK meetings like it wasn't nothing wrong.
Right.
Just, and then go home, like get my head together. I got to go up in there and see her like this. And all right, we got this. You know what I mean? We're going to rock out. Now, I go in the hallway and cry,
Right.
but she wasn't gonna see that. You know what I mean?
Is she local? Like she in
Oh yeah. She,
Okay.
Yep. She at work right now.
Oh, okay.
She
That's
probably like, dang, why you had to tell
a-
everybody?
Ah.
But if you, yeah, it is. And if you see her, you would probably not even know because she just moves about like it's normal, you know. So
Yep. Enrico said, "Can he call in?" Yes, sir. You can. You should be able to call in.
And by the way, El Rico, the song "Missing Your Vibe" is available for licensing for your next project. I'm just saying.
Hey, look. talk your ish. She straight plugged that
What?
in there. So, how did you link up with the singer for that one?
Oh, Heavenly Smith. So I'm a member of Inglewood
Okay.
Baptist Church,
Baptist, shout out to
and
Pastor Larry Watson.
yes,
In that
Pastor
vein.
Watson.
Pastor Larry Watson. I had him on here too.
Yeah,
Junior.
yes,
Yeah.
Larry Watson, Pastor Larry Watson Jr. An amazing pastor, and the choir, is just like I was blown away every Sunday. And when I wrote this song, I was like, I want somebody that could, really sing it. And I don't know how much music you do, but when you ask somebody to like kind of be on a song, usually on their schedule, and if it's not the right link up, you might be sitting on a song for months.
Right.
So I did ask somebody else, and it was like, I'm not going to get any response, outside of the church. I asked somebody. And then I asked Heavenly, and she was like, sure. I was like, for real? For free? Like, you really just going to sing it?
Yeah, you did.
And she was like, just send it to me. And reached out to, I needed a producer, and I asked Pastor, and he linked me up with AJ Williams, the one who just passed. Rest in peace. And he produced the track, and it was a wrap from there.
Wow. What it do? This is Big V, the Chop Up Podcast. We in the building. You can find us on Facebook Live, YouTube, Chop Up Podcast, and we're also on Spotify. Tap in with us, the hottest podcast in the city. Let's get it. My bad, I had to pay bills real quick.
Right. Do your thing.
But that's funny, man, because I guess I should have, known, but I've known Heavenly for a minute, and I'm today years old knowing that she sings.
What?
Yeah, because we actually worked in the same spot. Yeah.
She don't just sing, she sang. Like,
sang.
what?
I never
Heavenly
even knew
is
that.
amazing.
Oh, Kevin Branch, who was also a real popular barber in the city. He asked, do you have a book?
I am working on it. That is one of my things to do this year. Last year I released a song that the Walking in My Faith. This year I plan to release 5 singles and my book. Okay. So it's coming.
All right.
Look, and it looked like Jakima on most of
Yeah, Crystal Clear said Jakima.
Yes.
It's our time.
Lil Goldie put the flex muscles up there. Uh-oh.
Oh, my dad.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
Pops up in here.
All the way from Thailand.
Oh,
Say what?
wow.
What you doing out
Okay.
there?
Chop
What
Up
you doing out there?
International.
Okay. Living his best life out in Thailand. I wonder
That's
if the
what's
Thai
up.
food really hitting like it be hitting.
Ooh, because it really do be hitting over here. Oh, my gosh. Big Back Chronicles coming soon.
I'm going to be a part of that. Well, I'm about to big my back every Friday.
What?
Ain't nobody cooking in the house.
I know,
Not on
right?
Friday. Yeah, for sure.
It's when the cheat days outweigh the regular days.
That you got a problem.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Man, I told myself no to Whataburger this morning. I was so proud of myself.
But would you go eat, though?
I had some food at the house.
Okay.
It was like some fruit and stuff.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I was like, But my wife was like, nah, you gonna get me and my daughter Whataburger. So I still had to pick it up. But when that smell hit my nose, I
Oh
was
man, like go
Lord,
ahead and get you one.
I fought it. I was like, Lord, you know I want it. But
Yes.
I definitely had to turn it down because I'm focused though. When you got a goal in mind,
Yeah.
you really disciplined.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I have discipline with everything. Like I have with the campaign and the music and all of that. I am super focused on all of that. So that's when the food and the snacks kind of rise up.
Nah, that's real because if you always out and about and you moving around, it's hard to really.
And
focus
I just gave up cigarettes too.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, like 40 years, like cold turkey. Yep. So that's why too.
You definitely replace.
So I
definitely replacing that with.
Yeah. Now I gotta replace it with some other stuff. Okay.
Eat in moderation.
Yeah, I mean I know how to do it when I do it, but it's just I just been enjoying them M&Ms.
Which ones you like?
The M&M peanut.
Oh yeah.
What?
Them all the classics.
What? Oh my gosh.
Cherie over there like I want only blue M&Ms.
Man.
I want a bowl of blue M&Ms only.
No.
Yeah.
Lies you tell. I want all of them. All of them.
Yeah, for real. The Chronicles.
Yes. I'm telling you, hey, TT, you hear that?
Man.
The Big Back Chronicles. We recording that.
And so if you do work out though, how you like to work out? Like doing like yoga, walking, what?
I do stretching. I do that even though I don't go to the gym or anything. I do stretch. I like walking. Yeah. Walking is very therapeutic to me. Even up until recently, I would go to like PSC and do the track early in the morning.
Right. Put
my headphones on, zone out, and I do very well walking. It's just it's been so I just haven't balanced out my time with all of the new projects I have going on. But I will. I'm gonna get it together. Trust me.
One of the easiest things to do. Well, it's hard actually, but if you want to just be focused on the diet, which is the hardest part, meal prep, cook everything and package it up. Otherwise, that way you could just have it on. Right. Like, I'm hungry right now. Let me go ahead and eat or have a little snack.
I got to get my mind right because I do the meal prep. I cook for like and freeze stuff and everything. I just haven't been focused on it for real. Yeah. Anything I focus on, I'm gonna get done. I just
Hey, you getting plugged in. Kevin Branch said he would love for you to write a theme song for his shop. And Jakima Murphy.
Oh, say less.
Plug in the name of your shop, Kevin.
Yes, I got you.
Yeah. He got a book out. Too. I thought he was about to be like.
Okay.
He wanted to collab with a book, but
I'm looking to do that too. I need to get everything. It's so much, so many people talking up here. I gotta get it all out.
So you got voices up.
Man, no, and I say that jokingly, but no, I have a wide imagination, and I'm a lot of creativity to get out. I've been sitting on it for most of my life. I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah. So the name of his barbershop, Life Change Cuts, the coolest barbershop in the world.
Man, I'm about to start a whole business doing jingles. What? I'd be like Charlie Harper. I ain't fine. I bullshit you not. What?
I immediately thought of that damn Jamie Foxx episode when he was writing them jingles.
Man.
I immediately thought of that. But no, that'd be pretty dope.
Oh, yeah.
He gonna definitely promote it, for sure.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. And that's only like 30 seconds. I might have something tonight. I'm not playing. On the way home, Kima.
Don't play with them, Kevin. You gotta be serious if you talking like
man.
That. They going and knocking it out.
Yeah. Yes. Kima about to. Jakima about to be in the studio with 2 other singles.
For real.
Yes.
And
Yes.
jingles and everything. Like, damn,
What?
I'm hearing Jakeem everywhere.
Yeah.
What's going
Hear
on?
that, AJ? We coming back.
You better get familiar with the name.
Yes. Yes.
Oh man. So like what else? What else you got going on? I want you to talk
Oh
your,
man.
this
So
is
what
the
else
time
do I have
talk
to
your stuff.
So I am working on a couple books. Like I started books like back in 2003
Mm-hmm.
and did a bunch of research for a couple books. So now it's just about revisiting those topics and just putting it out there. So now it's like nothing in my way but me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just knocking them out, just like I'm knocking out these songs. Oh, you're gonna see a book, and then I'll reward myself by doing a couple more songs. Then you're gonna see another book.
Okay.
But yeah, but my life has been so colorful. There's so many different aspects I could write on. So it's about narrowing it down.
Mm-hmm. So Kevin said you got to come by the shop and feel the vibe. So I'm about to plug them in right now. Life
Okay, where
Change
the shop?
Cuts,
Okay.
6707 Plantation Road, Suite A1, Pensacola, Florida. Definitely tap in.
Got you. Because I'm already thinking about life change.
Right, the name.
The name. Yeah. So I already got a vibe off of that.
Uh-oh,
I got you.
Hey, it's so much exclusive.
Right.
Hey,
$ Cherie M. So that's CHERIEEM. Oh, and wait a minute.
let's get this money.
Yeah.
Amen. Let's get this money.
Let's get it. Let's get it. And by the way, Wednesday is a very special day.
Okay.
So not only is Missing Your Vibe, you gonna play it again on the way out?
You know it.
Okay. So Missing Your Vibe featuring Jakima Divinity will be released on 9/11, which is also my birthday.
Yeah, this
So.
is her birthday gift.
Yeah, so this was my birthday gift
Wow.
to myself. Like I
Okay.
wanted to put out a song, and we did it in under 2 weeks, and it's fire. So I'm proud of it.
I'm proud of that song too. I like that. Like we
Bring it
said,
back.
like we said earlier, it's a vibe for generations. Like,
Bringing back R&B,
Yeah.
like
good deal.
real good R&B. That the lyrics, it took some thought. It wasn't just like mumbling some stuff
Town.
or yeah.
I'm just playing.
Or let me face down, ass up, like it, yeah, like no.
My
Like,
grandmother
can
will
we
roll
get back
over.
to? Can we get back to love?
Yeah.
Can we get back to that was like Road to Unity's thing
Right.
was like about
family?
you my brother, I'm
togetherness.
just you
Yes.
my sister. Can't we just get along and love each other and get back to that? This Missing Your Vibe is not being scared to say
How you
I
feel?
miss you.
Yeah.
I love you. Like, all right,
Can we?
was
fix
it you or me? I don't care. Can we just fix it? Like, can we get back to the way we was vibing?
Yeah.
Missing the vibe.
Have you ever been married before?
I have not.
Oh.
I've came
not?
close. I have not.
Okay.
No. I played.
You ain't know that
I
Jakeem
played
was-
one on
Oh.
TV. I played one on TV a couple times, but no. I think I dodged a bullet. I wasn't really ready because I didn't mean to say it.
You.
I didn't mean to say it like that. But to me, and this is just me, right? Marriage is a partnership. So I look at it like almost like a business. We gotta be able to vibe. We're gonna make money together and we're gonna chill together. And like it's not often that you see a woman doing the things that I'm out here doing. So I ain't on no bullshit. I'm actually doing stuff. So yeah, I'm at the studio at 11:30 because he mixing my stuff. Like I don't want to have to deal with all of
Everybody
that.
don't get that.
Where you at? What you doing? Like I'm doing shit.
Yeah.
Get you a hobby. You know what I mean? Like
Facts.
so. And it's. And then people are so like damaged nowadays, and before they fix themselves, they want to jump into something with somebody. Like I'm cool with me. Like I am my best friend.
Right.
We hang out, and I always eat what I want to eat.
Yeah.
and talk about what I want to talk about.
And
I
watch what you want to watch.
What?
Yeah.
Watch exactly what I want to watch, uninterrupted, unfiltered. You know what I mean? Because I'm comfortable with my partner, me.
Right.
You know, so I'm able to be myself and don't feel no type of way because
You asked this question.
you did because them
You know I
dudes be
love
like
this.
well,
I
you
try
know,
to
why
catch
you
you off
gotta
guard, you
sit
know
like
that.
that or why you gotta act like that? Like I'm here in Pensacola, but I'm originally from up north. So when I start talking with my hands, there's no disrespect. I just
Germantown.
talk with my hands.
Germantown.
You know what I mean?
Meaning what she say.
And
Look,
and when
and look what your pop said, Jakeem.
100.
well,
Hey,
well, yeah, it's just a
Pops is he
He feel
that's
that.
my mentor. That's but he's
Yes.
talking real stuff, just like what she's saying.
Yeah.
Like, if
Yeah.
it's not for you,
it's not and it's
Keep it moving.
it's no disrespect. And everybody who has ever come in my life, I appreciate them genuinely.
yeah.
Right? Because they've added something or taken something away
Right.
that didn't need to be there anyway. So
Yeah.
I like the chiseling of the sculpture that is me.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm thankful for all of it.
Yeah. I like how you engaged in a few interviews here. And I just really knew you from commenting and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden we meet and it's like, damn, I feel like I know you. I feel like I knew you already. Like that, it was just crazy how that all came about. Cause I don't think I even knew you were coming when
Hell,
yeah.
because I commented on a couple times when I watched your podcast. Like I hear people say some things, especially people running for office, because there's a lot of misconceptions with running for office, especially when it comes to people of color.
Right.
They are not there to bring social services necessarily to a particular group.
Yeah.
They're there
exactly what
to
you mean.
represent you as it pertains to legislation in a particular district, like State House District 2, where Haley Morissette. She is always plugging, right? She is running for State House District 2 as a representation of that district in Tallahassee. So when all of the representatives from their respective districts come together, she is the voice of District 2. It's not her job to help Miss Gladys get her lights on.
There goes Sarge right
You know what I
there. He
mean?
just tapped in.
And hey, what's up, Sarge? Although they do have some discretionary funds, it's not their job is really to legislate. Right? And to represent us. The social services that they do provide is extra. It's not a given. And one thing that really irks me is when I hear people talk about, we only got 3 Black elected officials in this area, right? I get tired of defending them in public settings because people want to dog them out. Not saying that they all perfect, but it's like people expect them to fix everything. I heard a guy in Santa Rosa County tell me how Lumen ain't helping him with such and such and giving him no money. And I'm like, but you live in Santa Rosa County, right? He's in Escambia County. Why don't you have this same energy with your elected official, your county commissioner? Just because he's Black doesn't mean that you have carte blanche to where he writes checks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when they find out that Lumen or Tenyade or somebody is not their representative, they quiet down because they dare not go to their representative with the bitching and complaining. You know what I mean? So I just hope that we could get better in educating ourselves and ease up a little bit on our Black politicians. They are doing a fabulous job. And if you don't like what they're doing, you can always volunteer and help out.
Hello.
Cause what you
Be
doing?
a part of the
So
solution
what
and
you
not the
doing?
problem. And they be the ones that, no, I ain't registered.
Yeah.
Like, what you want?
Hey, you want everything for nothing. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. We're gonna drop it again. We're gonna end we're gonna end the show
Late.
with it. But
Yes.
yes, you missed the new drop. We had some technical difficulties at the beginning, but we still started the interview off with the drop. But we definitely gonna end with it. Oh, I meant to answer your question too, Kevin. No, it's not on YouTube yet. You know the Chop Up get exclusives, my boy.
This is an exclusive.
You know, but it's going to drop on 9/11 on Wednesday, so you be on the lookout for that.
On all streaming platforms.
All streaming platforms.
So please, and Pensacola, please come out and support this song. Not come out, but go on whatever device you have, download it, request it on YouTube, Pandora, Apple Music, all of that, because it is all Pensacola based.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got Jakima Divinity on the track. You have AJ the musician that was a part of the track. You have me, Cherie. Cherie EM, writer and composer of the track.
What you
You know,
say? It's just Cherie.
it's
She
just
got quiet
Cherie.
when she said her name. Oh,
It's
me.
just
It's just
Cherie.
Cherie.
That's my tag. Hell made me get a tag, so.
It's me,
And she did my tag.
I
Cherie.
heard it.
Yeah, she did my tag.
Yeah. So real quick before we wrap this interview up, and we definitely gotta throw some more comedy in this. I want you to tell the folks about how you had Jakima and them up here on the wrong day.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I got full disclosure, I have a lot going on. So in my effort to make sure that I'm on point all the time, I'm like, all right, chop up, I gotta get to the chop up. And I don't know why in my mind it was Friday. I don't know. Maybe I was looking at the wrong
were
calendar.
ready.
I was like Friday.
In the
So I had Jakima and my boy Marcus out in the parking lot. I was like, I'm on my way. They like, we're here, but ain't nobody here. So I'm like, well, maybe he went to the store to get something to eat or something. I don't know. So I was like, I'm on my way. And I get here and I was like, all right. I called you. I FaceTimed you and all kinds of stuff trying to get a hold of you. And I'm like, dang, he ain't even on Facebook. And I said, let me look at the thread and see. And he was like, yeah, just confirming on the 7th. So I was like, 7th. Now I looked at my phone to look at the date, and it was like, oh,
She in the car
it's
with
the
me.
6th. It's the 6th. I was like, I turned around, I was like, Jakima, I done fucked up.
I said, if you just wanted to see me, that's all you had to say.
That's
We
all
could
you-
have met up for a drink or something.
I'd have rather met up at the studio or something.
Look, I seen all the missed calls and I woke up. I said, "Oh my God, let me scroll back up, make sure I
Right,
said
right.
7." I like, cause I don't do stuff like that. Like I'm normally tight with that. Well, she said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought it was today." I was, I couldn't do nothing but laugh. I was like, "Yep, she got
At
a
least
lot
I'll be
going
early.
on." Oh yeah, you definitely gonna be that.
Yeah. I was actually early. I'm usually late.
Hey, I looked.
Today.
It was messages. Hey, it was messages like Jakima there already. I was like, "Oh my God." But dang, that's funny. So you found out in the parking lot.
Yeah.
when
Yes,
you looked at
yeah.
all-
After waiting for like
20.
10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Probably talking bad about. I can't believe
No,
you
no,
do
no.
this.
Because you never know what's going on. I try
Nah, that's
not to
real.
think about like the worst,
Right.
because anything could happen. Like, I mean, you might have had to run home to get something. You could have caught a flat tire.
Yeah.
You might have,
That's
anything.
real.
I was like, I just hope he's okay.
Right.
know?
Right. You sound like me. So wait, what you showing me? Missing your vibe. Yeah, that's what we're trying to
Yes,
get to.
missing your
But-
vibe.
But during this time, because we're about to end the interview, if we haven't discussed something that you want to discuss, I want you to take the time now to get it out there.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. How much time we
She
got?
said, oh.
Okay, so there are a couple things before I get into the
That's a
song.
bet.
So I posted something the other day, and he was like, "I want to talk about that."
Oh yeah.
All right, so
Yes.
we had a virtual fundraiser for the Run Like Hell campaign.
Shout out to hell.
Run like hell.
Run like hell.
And it was put together in like how the Harris campaign did with the 44,000 women, and then the black men came, and then the white women for Harris, and they had all this powerful call. So we did it similar to that. There was Professor Mamie Hickson on the call. She started it off. We had Sunshine from Sunshine's Corner and formerly of Cumulus Radio. We had Lumen May, Commissioner Lumen May. We had Rodney Jones, president of Movement for Change. There were some of Pensacola's best and brightest on this call. Dr. Sharon Gaston, like all kinds of people, and they were all talking about their interactions with Hale and giving testament to the fact that she's been in this fight for years. She didn't just pop up on the scene wanting to run. This is who she is. This is, she comes from that stock. And I mean, it was emotional, it was funny, and we had Representative Judy Mount from over in the east part of Florida on the call. Powerful woman. And during her talking, someone hacked in to the Zoom call and shared their screen. At first, they were showing porn. Now you heard the names of the people that I named. So these are esteemed guests, and then they got on. They unmuted themselves. They hacked into the settings, unmuted themselves, and said niggas. And now I have to give you a little bit of context. I had just had a conversation with Hale a couple of days prior that I had never heard a white person outside of in the movies use that word.
Hard ER.
I've never heard it because I think somebody might have started to say it and they got hit right before they finished the word or something like that up north. I'm just but I never heard it, so it was like, what? And instantly I'm like, I think I said something like, I better not find out who, that tension came, not because of the word, right? Because I'm desensitized to the word. It's the disrespect for those people. Like, you can call me that all day. I ain't turning around because we not, it's a different type of conversation when it comes to that with me.
Yeah.
But to disrespect that group of people, I thought that was just, that just really rubbed me the wrong way, to say the least. Yeah. But it just goes to show how, although some things have changed, some things haven't. And we have to be even more vigilant, because like I said on the call, thank you to whoever said that, because you just made me want to go even harder. And if you think that we were going hard before, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Right.
So
motivated on an accident.
What? On a whole other level. Yeah. So yeah.
It's going to voicemail.
What happened? Why is this happening?
He said what?
Y'all don't do not disturb.
Why?
He said he called and it's 850-221-0396 and it's going to voicemail. We probably don't miss
just
call.
put his whole
We probably don't. No,
oh,
that's the number here.
Yeah.
Okay.
She thought.
I'm like, dang.
Want everybody to call him, don't it?
Trying to get a part.
You guys don't do that. Nah, I don't know what's going on. But why then? Hold on. Tell him call again. You got that on Bluetooth? No, so it's on the phone, and we still ain't hear it ring. He said it's going straight to voicemail, so we're not going to hear it ring. Somebody ain't paid their bill. I don't want to point no fingers. Oh. What? Then Cox. Who getting the blame for this?
While y'all doing that, be sure to log on to www.runlikehell.com.
Runlikehell.com, and what can they find there? That's where they
Um,
donate.
That's where
Is the merch on there?
the merch is on there. You could order merch to be delivered, or you could pick up at the campaign office. You can sign up to volunteer. We need some people to pop up at events. We're going to be at the fair in a few weeks, so people can sign up to hang out with us at the fair.
Okay.
Make some noise.
Okay, we got all of that. Oh, he testing. It's going straight to voicemail, ain't it? It's ringing.
So we gonna call back.
I did.
That thing going to voicemail. Yeah, Cox owe you a refund.
Right.
Dang, Rico wanted to call in.
Dang.
We out there got the number floating around there too. Our bad, Enrico. I don't know what's going on. Okay. We about to try to call you. Why are we going? Don't put your number up there for everybody to be calling you. Don't put your number up there. Did he inbox you to let you know that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. Ask him what's his number. We're gonna try to call him.
Where can people check out your phone?
Plug yourself in.
Oh, Jakima Divinity on all digital platforms. Feels like summer and soon to be missing your vibe. And many more. Just stay tuned. You can follow me on IG, Facebook, TikTok. That's where I'm at.
You on TikTok too?
I am on TikTok too.
You on there often?
I try to be.
Okay.
So, I do the modeling and the acting too. So it's
yeah.
a little bit of everything on there.
Yeah. When you supposed to come on here with somebody to talk about the
I was.
acting
Carl
and stuff?
Black.
Carl.
Did he come?
Yeah. Nah, Carl didn't come. We gotta reschedule. We definitely gotta
let me
reschedule.
know,
Yeah. I know I was talking to somebody about that. Yep, Carl Black. What movie is that though? Plug that in right now. Are y'all in the movie together? Put on a spizzle.
Right.
Who is shot by? What's it called? What you doing in the movie? You can't say all of that. All
Can't
right.
say it yet.
All right.
But when it's time, I'll definitely let you know.
Okay.
But it's something.
Yeah. Pensacola has a lot of projects about to hit. I continue to say this city has some amazingly talented folks.
Yeah.
So I just can't wait to see it on the other side.
Cool. I want you to really talk about the song. Break it down again for the
Missing Your
people that
Vibe.
missed the drop at the beginning.
Okay.
About the
So
song.
Missing Your Vibe. Vibe is VYBE. Missing Your Vibe is a new single I wrote and composed with Jakima Divinity. It is produced by D Genius. And it was mixed and mastered by AJ the musician. Shout out to AJ. TT, Alley Cat TT.
Alley Cat TT, Visual Thought.
Yes, Visual Thought did the music video.
Can't
And
wait.
shout out to Sarge, a.k.a. Tynario Jones, who plays Jakima's love interest in the video.
He did so
This
well.
should be good.
Yes.
This should be good.
Yeah.
How was that? Since you're doing the acting and stuff like that, was you nervous doing that?
Of course.
You couldn't tell, though.
You couldn't tell?
Well, we've been working together with Hell's campaign, so
Right.
of course there's a relationship, friendship there.
Chemistry, yeah.
So it was natural. I was still nervous.
Yeah.
He had to be in my space.
Yeah.
But
Y'all had to look like y'all was in
he
love.
had to look like he was really in love, and I was singing about him.
How many takes did y'all have to do, like, for scenes like that?
Oh,
Were y'all
not
one
that
take?
many. It was
Huh?
a couple one takes. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Quite a few one takes.
Yeah.
Cool. Cali cat know me and make it start over if it ain't right now.
Trust me, I definitely ask how I look. I didn't look from people like,
Yeah.
make sure I'm straight now. Because I'm known to make some faces.
Man, I'm a
Kaz
mute.
is in my inbox. I'm like, ooh, look at your face. I'm like, you know what? Shout out to Kaz.
I'm gonna mute the mics and I'm gonna just for the people that missed it earlier.
Missing your
Play
vibe.
Missing Your Vibe one more time.
Wednesday, September 11th on all streaming platforms. Check it out. Go get it. Go listen to it. Go download it. Whatever.
Tag us, post it, share.
Yes, please.
I want to know how you feel about it because I
Yes.
love it.
It's
love
old school R&B, so I really want to get some feedback on how y'all feel about this. It'll encourage me to do more.
We already motivated, so
Let's go.
just wait.
You's a pure genius.
You know I'm missing now that you're gone. Can't sleep, can't close my eyes. You missing you. Keep dreaming, thinking about you. You know I'm missing now that you're gone. Can't sleep, can't close my eyes. You missing you. Now the day goes by. I don't wonder why. What happened with you and I never thought we'd say goodbye or account for the tears I cried. Was it you or was it me? Doesn't matter at all to think that things can we even? Is it too late? Can't take another day. I daydream about you missing your vibe, babe. You got to know I miss you now that you're gone. Can't sleep, can't close my eyes, you missing you. I keep daydreaming, thinking about you. You got to know I miss you now that you're gone. Can't sleep, can't close my eyes, you missing you. Can't lie. These feelings I feel so very real. So what's the deal? I can't hide it. Miss you. Missing your vibe, babe. You know I miss you now that you're gone. You can't close my eyes, you missing you. I keep daydreaming, thinking about you. You know I miss you now that you're gone. Can't sleep, can't close my eyes, you missing you.
He was all in.
Hey, hold on.
He's
What y'all thought about that? We gotta know right now.
Yeah.
What did
Right
y'all
now.
think
I need that
about
feedback.
that? Everybody that's
flames
tapped
up
in,
there.
drop the
Put them flames
flames up there,
up
drop the
there.
axes for the chop up.
Let
If
us
y'all rock
know.
with that,
We want
Yes.
hey,
to know.
real constructive criticism right now. Let us know what y'all thought about that.
Hey, not too constructive.
Nah, don't
No,
hate.
just-
Don't be a hater. But we want to see. I want to see what y'all got to say about that for sure. Hey, we're gonna take silence as a compliment. We're gonna,
Right.
we think that means that's good news if we don't hear nothing.
Right.
It's gonna come later.
It's
Uh-huh.
It's gonna come later.
Nah, we about to wait right here because I do want to hear what y'all got to say for real
They still on there.
before we check out.
Dopeness.
Oh, what they putting it on? Your page? It ain't popping up here.
Do you need
Yeah, I don't see anything.
what? You need to update.
I did. Unless they doing it on your page by itself. He said dopeness though.
Somebody said the sound was going in and out.
Oh no.
Was it?
Yeah.
It didn't even sound like it on that one. We should play it over. We should run that thing back.
Do it again. Let's go.
Right?
Come on, I'm about to.
I'm here for it.
I'm gonna turn it down a little bit so the sound don't go out. We're gonna do it again. They said the sound was going in and out on the thing. But it didn't sound like that on your phone though. Was it going in and out?
I'll go ahead and play it again.
Yeah, we're gonna run. We're gonna
Run that
do?
back.
Check your connection. Get your people right.
You know what we're gonna do? All right, you wanna do it? You wanna do it
that
different?
giant right
Okay.
there.
Oh, can you put the picture up?
Oh yeah, I can do that. Mhm.
You's a pure genius.
Daydream about you missing your vibe, babe. You got to know I'm missing now that you're gone. Can't sleep, can't close my eyes to missing you. Keep daydreaming, thinking about you. You got to know I'm missing now that you're gone. Can't sleep, can't close my eyes to missing you. Ooh. Not a day goes by, I don't wonder why. What happened with you and I never thought we'd say goodbye or account for the tears I cried. You wasn't me. Doesn't matter at all. Just think the things. Can we even? Is it too late? Can't take another day. I daydream about you missing your vibe, babe. You got to know it's you now that you're gone. Can't sleep, can't close my eyes to missing you. Keep daydreaming, thinking about you. You got to know I miss you now that you're gone. Can't sleep, can't close my eyes to missing you. Put my pride aside, I still love you, I can't lie. These feelings I feel so very real. So what's the deal? I can't hide it. I'm not afraid to say, not afraid to say it. Not afraid to say it. I miss you in every way. About you missing your vibe, babe. You know I miss you now that you're gone. Can't sleep, can't close my eyes to missing you. Daydreaming, thinking about you. You know I miss you now that you're gone. Can't sleep, can't close my eyes to missing you.
All right, y'all heard it for a second. Hey, we ran that thing back. Tamara
Yes.
Chase said, yes, I love it. Let's
Thank
go.
you.
Let's go. I think that's gonna get some.
thank
That's my
you.
niece. Hey, Tavera.
Ah.
Hey, Shizzy Mac.
Hey, we got one more. I got one more little commercial to plug real quick
All right.
for all the folks out there that's looking for something to do. We're gonna get it. It's an event by Sammy Sam and Trey the Kid that's supposed to be popping up. So, oh, never mind. We ain't gonna do it because we can't do it. So don't even worry about it. We out of here. It's the Chop Up Podcast. We got Cherie M. We got Jakima Divinity.
Yeah.
You know, I called about
government.
Jakima Murphy.
It's okay.
Right, by government.
My bad.
Missing Your Vibe out on all streaming platforms this Wednesday, 9/11.
Go
Mhm.
get it.
Jakima, any last
Get
words?
it.
Jakima Divinity. I love y'all.
Hey, this is the Chop Up Podcast. This is Big V. Hey, tap in with us next week. This was a good, dope interview. Make sure to go back and check it out on our YouTube page, the Chop Up Podcast. Make sure you subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000. All right.
All
All right. We close to 800. We're trying to get to 1,000. And, reshare this live. Do what you got to do to support us. We appreciate all of y'all that tuned in, and we out.